Hey. Auntie Fee here. Auntie Fee. What the muskrat called me? Flea. This is Auntie Flea, baby. Yeah. Yeah. See how them names don't bother me? Child, please. This is Auntie Fee Flea. Yeah, about the truth and the facts. I am the hoe buster, lie buster. Auntie Flea, the lie hoe dumpster ditch itch buster. Woo, baby. Yes, indeed, auntie. Yes, indeed. That's what that is. Yeah, grow up, baby. Girl, don't none of that crap bothers me. That's okay. So y'all listen. Just in case y'all don't know when she be saying something about Flea, that's me. I embrace everything. Because I ain't no hoe. I ain't no slut puppy. Yeah, I ain't no setup chick either. I ain't spooked. Needing bodyguards and shit. But listen, so I ain't gonna be here long in my bubble bath with my candle. It's time to exfoliate. But which one am I on tonight? I'm on energy. So listen. It's like maybe 1:30 in the morning. I had a very long day. Yeah, very long. Long live Mo3. Happy, it's happy belated heavenly birthday to you. They should have just left you alone. It blows my mind that someone of that caliber could actually think that she could say something to penetrate me. Well, not penetrate, hurt my feelings. We're not on the same level. You are way beneath me. I don't have no daughters, baby, but my nieces, business-minded principals, higher education teachers, entrepreneurs, real estate, got investment properties, have rebuilt a home from ground up on their own. Girl, you are fooling with the wrong person. There's nobody in my family on any level you can compete with. So you have your little friends, or hell, maybe it's you responding to my uploads talking about I'm jealous of a slut hoe puppy, a bitch dog. It blows my mind. Shit is funny to me that they have pumped this one flattening booty cheek. The other one is huge. Now when she turn around, she just look wide. It ain't even cute no more. That is the funniest crap to me. Because before she went dark and did that live and removed it before I saw it, yeah, I saw potential in her. She know that. She just lying in y'all face. I would interact with her. Hell, it wasn't too long ago she came up on Cam's and Cam was saying, my auntie, that's my auntie, that's my auntie Fee, she my auntie too. She come over here on my platform too. She my auntie. She don't forgot about that. Cause I'm the shit, bitch. Yes, indeed, Haunty. Yes, indeed. I had to sit up. This water too hot. Shit, I feel like I'm sweating the way she was sweating when old boy and them told her that he got her address while you trying to send a bogus address. Can y'all hear that? It's like I got a microphone. Because I drank water that's in an aluminum can, naturally spring mineral. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that, child. Yeah. You still drinking plastic bottled water. That's probably why you so toxic, you know. You don't know nothing about nothing but hoeing. Oh, baby, I am sweating down. I promise. I'm sweating like you was sweating, waiting to see if somebody was gonna pop up out the bushes. But I was listening. I am hot. Maybe I put too much magnesium something. Maybe this is, Lord. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. So listen, let me hurry up because baby, this water is hot. And shit. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I want us to listen to something because this incident that happened in Dallas a few days ago remind me of her. Remind me of her a lot. And so since she thinks she can be touched, I'm sure that this young lady, 20-year-old Dallas stud, terrorized the neighborhood until her and her friends were unalived at a party. All I could think about is that trash dumpster. But they popped them in a house at a party, you know. It's so easy to get her. Why she be like, Auntie Lee, I'm finna be in Addison. Where? Where? Yeah, keep telling me. Keep telling me. Like the old white guy that just so happened to pop up where you were and you hanging with him. You know, some other people sitting at the table. You don't know who they are, girl. Yeah. And man told you he know where you stay. He watched your every move till you made it home. You better start praying to God. You better change your wicked ways, devil. The devil is a lie. You better tell him, get thee behind me, Satan. You better start believing in something. You think it's cute to say you don't believe in God. You know, and then somebody, when something happens to you, they're going to say, Auntie Fee tried to warn her. There is warning before destruction. But anyway, baby girl here, let's play it. I want y'all to hear it. Because this reminds me of Negative 88.
Year-old Jaslyn Scott, better known in the streets as J.CO. or Slimy Scott, was the
Slimy 88, negative.
Chaos like a full-time job and violence like a personality trait. To her family, 20-year-old Jaslyn Scott, better known in the streets as J.CO. or Slimy Scott, was the type of person who treated chaos like a full-time job and violence like a personality trait. To her family, she was the loud, funny, outspoken baby of the bunch who had finally
thinks she funny, thinks she got finesse. Lord, let me go back.
Known in 20-year-old Jaslyn Scott, better known in the streets as J.CO. or Slimy Scott, was the type of person who treated chaos like a full-time job and violence like a personality trait.
Set up.
To her family, she was the loud, funny, outspoken baby of the bunch who had finally grown into herself and was out living life as a stud. But outside those family walls, Slimy had built a reputation that moved.
Instead of being, the slimy, whatever they said, she was the setup chick. You know, she done picked up them family habits and shit. You understand? So she is not the stud that I know of. I don't want anybody to think that I'm implying that she a stud, because I'm not. You see how I correctly put things in proper perspective and don't have to start talking fast and don't have to add to it that maybe she a stud and all that. I don't have to do that. I ain't gonna put no more on her than she put on herself. I'm not gonna put no more on her that other than what she advertised herself to be. I don't have to add to it. I don't have to lie to kick it, Craig. You don't have to lie to kick it. Negative 88. You know, every now and again, I get it wrong. I thought you had potential. I can say, I had it wrong. You like being the way you are. 88 minus 88, nothing as person. That is just not cool. But you love it. Hey, all I'm going to say, and I hate to say it, is I tried to warn her. But she don't want nobody to warn her. I've heard her on several people's platforms. She went crazy on, what's her name, Swedish Brown, for trying to be concerned about her. Cussed her out. She said she don't want nobody to care about her. Oh, yeah, I can tell, boo. You tired of living, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But you have been warned. But then you got some of these people that's going along with your narrative for entertainment purposes only. But like old boy said, that entertainment stuff don't mean nothing to somebody who's not a YouTuber, you know. And I think he's setting you up. He said he knew from the start. You know, you showed your hand early on, and what you did. And, you know, it kills me. Again, I'm going to say this before I go back to planet. Baby, I am trying. It is hot. It feels like I am in a sauna. But, you know, I got to have it this hot to detox. Yeah, I don't want to be rabbit in the head like some of these YouTube people are. And some real life ones too. I'm not just going to say it's YouTube. But there is some rabbit-minded people. But, you know, when you don't believe in God, you're not accountable to anyone. You think you are God Almighty all by yourself. Yeah. So listen. She's not a stud that I know of, but she is a slut puppy. Yeah, she is a slut puppy. Make no mistakes about it. And she don't think she can be touched. Okay, let me try this again.
Life as a stud. But outside those family walls, Slimy had built chaos like a full-time job and violence like a personality trait.
Like a setup chick.
She was the loud, funny, outspoken baby of the bunch who had finally grown into herself and was out living life as a stud. But outside those family walls, Slimy had built a reputation that moved a lot different. Robberies, fights, assaults, drama. If chaos was happening, somehow her name kept floating to the top like grease in cooking oil.
Negative 88.
Public records show one of her latest arrests came in September 2025 for assault. But by then, people already knew the pattern. Wake up, terrorize
somebody. It kind of looked like her.
Argue.
Her,
Despite her despite being a woman, despite the growing number of people waiting for revenge with receipts in hand.
Waiting for revenge with receipts in hand.
Slimy had built a reputation that moved a lot different. Robberies, fights, assaults, drama. If chaos was happening, somehow her name kept floating to the top like grease in old cooking oil. Public records show one of her latest arrests came in September 2025 for assault. But by then, people already knew the pattern. Wake up, terrorize somebody.
Every day.
Argue, fight, repeat.
Lie.
Despite her tiny frame, despite being a woman, despite the growing number of people waiting for revenge with receipts in hand, Scott kept moving. But by then, people already knew 25 for assault. But by then, people already knew the pattern. Wake up, terrorize somebody. Argue, fight, repeat. Despite her tiny frame, despite being a woman, despite the growing number of people waiting for revenge with receipts in hand, Scott kept moving through the streets like consequences were optional. That confidence finally collided with reality on March 26th. During a Memorial Day party, she threw herself and her people. Because while Jazalyn spent years bringing trouble to other people's doors, that night trouble finally RSVP back. On Tuesday, May 26, 2026, Slimy was outside doing regular hood celebrity maintenance. Getting a fresh haircut.
Hood celebrity maintenance. Baby, if this story do not sound like the negative 88. Did she have a bodyguard or something? Yeah. Ah, faking in front and stunting in front. Baby, this is the funniest mess and the saddest mess.
Party like she wasn't already moving around with a target on her back. And clearly she had enemies because while she was out trying to look good for the function,